So day one of my art vlog, I did only about an hour of real drawing that day because I had other projects that demanded my time and attention. Uh, so I just focused on doing gesture work and a little bit of an artist study. Gestures are so important, and they're definitely something that I need to focus on more often. They are, as far as I'm concerned, the best way to improve your figure drawing from imagination. They just make things so much easier. Your poses get so much better, and it doesn't take very much time for you to see that change come out in your work. It just is so amazing to me. I give it a good week, and all of a sudden, my poses from imagination just are on a different level than they were previously. And this is something that I really feel I need to try to do a lot. So you'll probably be seeing a lot of gesture work throughout the course of this vlog. Specifically, I'm using a tool called Line of Action. It's a great website online that gives you various classes and tools for doing figure work, particularly gesture drawing, but there's some much longer things that you can do as well to do like full blown figure drawings and figure studies. So in some cases, I think they go up to like 3 hours or so, which is a lot. But it's a great way to practice and it's a great resource. I just did a little 30-minute class, which consists of 10 drawings, 5 2-minute drawings, 2 5-minute drawings, and 1 10-minute drawing. I believe we are on the 5-minute gestures at this point in time. And overall, I'm fairly pleased with how well things went, especially considering how long it had been since I last seriously did any gesture work at all. We're talking months, possibly even longer than that, as much as I hate to say it. But gestures, in my experience, are one of those things that can go really, really well or just not well at all. And fortunately, it was a nice morale boost that on the first day, they seemed to go super well for me. And I'm pretty pleased with how they turned out. Obviously, there are some issues that I need to work on, particularly things like proportion, which I almost always struggle with when it comes to drawing the human form. My heads are almost always too big, so that's definitely an area where I need to really work on improving. Um, and I think another thing, now that I'm just looking at it and watching this and thinking about it, is I need to work on what I do when I have this extra time. And we'll just see how that actually pans out, if I can actually figure out a better way to fill in details and really improve the gesture without making it stagnant in any way. So once I finished up with the gesture work, I moved on to working on an artist study. This particular artist that I'm studying is a concept artist whose name, I apologize, I'm going to butcher. I am very sorry about this. I tried looking up how to pronounce it, but there's just no luck. Leo Lasfariu, possibly. I really apologize, Leo. Your work is amazing. I'm so sorry for destroying your name, uh, but I really dug this particular image that he did called Paladins, concepts for 3 paladin characters. I chose one in particular that I felt was nice and exaggerated. I love that super stylized, exaggerated look. I'm really not into realism as an artist. I do like realistic artwork, but as an artist myself, I have very little interest in drawing it, and much prefer the exaggerated, stylized, almost caricature style of art. I don't think I want to go fully into caricature because that is a very different thing, but that super stylized look is great. And so with this, I particularly wanted to focus on the big shapes. I was not super interested in the details, although I do go a little bit into the details later on. But I really wanted to capture those big shapes and proportions and how everything was interacting with each other, and get that down as accurately as possible. And then I moved on to working on the face a bit, just because characters are, to me, the most interesting thing to draw. Um, and I really wanted to explore, again, that particularly stylized look that this individual character has. Um, Overall, I feel pretty good about the way this one turned out. It's so hard sometimes to translate what is a very nice painting into line. There's just some things that are lost in that translation, and I feel decent enough about it, but there's still definitely some things wrong with it. There's still definitely some proportional issues here and there, and areas where, for whatever reason, I just didn't see things accurately. I believe the nose is one of those areas. Mine's kind of super hooked. Um, it curves in and then back out, which I don't think the original drawing had. I don't have it right in front of me at the moment, or at least not in a way that I can look at it in great detail. Um, but yeah, overall, pretty good. So that was a good first day. Hopefully, I'll be doing a lot more drawing here over the course of the next few days, and we'll see where this vlog goes.